members out there. Amir, another grenade up. It's going to be locating the members of Sem9, and with that nade, it should eventually secure the kill. Adibs either have to go in for a revival, but he's being stormed in by 3 members of Mugen. They're going for a swift approach, and he does get one, but will be dropped instead. And 9 for a 9. But 2 members are down from the side of Sem9. They're getting depleted by Mugen, and Mugen quickly has to go in for the revive. Putra as well as Adibs limping back. The smokes are not going to provide all too much because Mugen is back on an attack.
My God, Mugen again. Remember how they suppressed Sem9 in Sanhok yesterday? They're doing it again, and it seems like this time they're going to do it cleanly and secure that kill. 2 members of Sem9, one Putra is confirmed in the graves, Lord of Harm up on a rock, but that might just be his tombstone.
He's quickly healing up, but there might not even be time for now. They try to crawl right in, and they do get one shot perfectly onto Harm. Now it's only down to Deb to turn this one around. Still entirely possible. Members of Mugen not entirely healthy. This grenade is going to clip them up as well. Virgil coming in from the back, though. This is going to be a far toss coming out of Deb. Not going to be able to land perfectly, and Deb, he will have to run for his life. There's nothing much of a saving grace here, but Deb, he connects that grenade onto Nasty. 1 versus 3, still trying, and he does toss the Molotov to flush them all out. And it's Arman pushing out, and they have stopped Sem9 on their tracks. Mugen sweeps him off the floor. Tom already being eliminated outside of the play zone. Not enough packs, and Ranger, he will have that nade drop right in front of him. But enough members of RSG to come in to rescue for the time being. 16 packs, though, for Farang Gorilla. And they rely on Bravo to try to go in for those frags. Another big nade, and RSG, they're in scrambles. One after another, they fall, only leaving Brian behind.
He was burned, though. Oh, he's running into the fire again. Will he actually burn to hell? Brian, he's making it work, but is he just prolonging the inevitable? As we had spots out, Bravo, a Bravo performance by him, scouts out, eliminating the rest of RSG.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there was a smoke.
Scared us for a moment.
Oh wait, that wasn't it. He's blowing up here, but oh well, Team Hawk, although they were the first movers behind them, was the cancer that spurts here, takes them out 1 member at a time with Moskor pincering the likes of Team Hawk. Only Zali left alive. Genaxis can maybe go in and rebuild their allies, pick those brothers up and maybe fight for another day, but the circle favors nobody.
And nobody is left outside of the blue zone as well. Here comes Zigzag again, trying to claim her life, but it's going to be Pew that will fight off the rest of Team Hawk, and that only leaves the Nexus here with the most members to play out. Zigzag being so lethal, so sneaky on the attack as well. Bravo hasn't revealed himself all too much, and nobody gets the circle. Somebody has to find their way in. Grenades being lobbed right in. Bravo now will eventually be compromised of his location. That grenade will be able to seal the deal. Southboy will burn him off, and that leaves only to Nexus, and Pew gets taken out, but they will still claim the dinner.
Genaxis, the boys in blue, finally did it after many attempts over in Sanhok. They only came in close to a top 3, but this time round, a winner chicken dinner in the map of Sanhok. My God, proud.
Able to at least put themselves up into a top 5 standing. Meanwhile, Farang will come up with 14 points of their own. Team Hawk with 11. 7 points being shared between both Crit VIP as well as RSG. Overall, we have to take into the weekly rankings now. Sem9 getting pushed downwards, and Genexus will have to thank Mugen for that. Now they're playing more strategically, but here we are into our first round of Erangel in map number 2 here on the Saturday run of the PMPL MY SGPA.
Oh, Genaxis is doing such a weird rotation. Immediately, the moment the circle closed, 2 members, one gets straight towards the water side, another one pushes straight to the edge of the circle. But hold that thought, because Drax, SMG, and Axis, that one's not over just yet. Another member down for SMG, out of commission, but with 2 still very lethal to come play around with, especially if they can get the trade with the drop shots. Rift again coming in, clutch here for the likes of Axis. Only Drax left to fend off or maybe hold on the honors of SMG. They're going to trade one through the doorway. secures it. 1 kill for SMG, but on the outskirts, it's Damrude. Geek Fam trying to take in the spoil. Out.
That grenade does connect though. Rift knows he's gonna be around this lane.
Oh, nice lob.
It just bounces back instead. He will go in with that 180 flick. Perfect. Team Hawk opting to take their vehicles to make a move, but speaking of moves here, Team Secret just passing by members of Hybrid and now they get grabbed on instead. 2 members being knocked down. Zenling will also be taken down instead. Now, more time coming in from Kiddo from Dingo's Esports, trying to seek out Fredo as he's forced to duck away. 4th row tries to save the day. But once again, Kiddo on the attack will be able to find Fredo. Fredo, 1 HP left, and that will be a great knockdown, but Team Secret will have Kid to save the day.
Now have to worry about the second part of the equation, and that is the defending.
Ricky now getting sprayed on, and somehow he does survive. Thankfully, Zully have already finished off the clip, but right behind him, Ate sneaks onto the back. And he heard those footsteps. Will be able to at least put the pressure on. Driving through. Ricky, risky attempt to make. Team Hawk can win this one outrighteously so. Oh my goodness. Literally 1 HP for Zully. And Team Hawk, they are still holding on. Hamper, Deputy to provide assistance as well. Long Skur finds one by the corner of the fences. And the rest of Mugen now being startled.
Yeah, so I guess I got the answer I was looking for. I said, imagine Genex going up against Mugen. This is happening right now. And the equation for them to defend the stronghold seems to fall apart. And that was it. Yeah, I didn't know how to make that maneuver. But nades within smokes. Far on Gorilla just falls in. Getting extinct here, but one member is with the willpower of an ape will keep shooting things out, nearly trade things out for them as well. He nearly came on top.
Silently as they take teams after teams down.
I have to say, Team Hawk got absolute value from that rock. He was being sprayed down by Damrude, but none of them going penetrating through, obviously. But now Snipe finds an entry in and will take down the member behind goal. Retaliate.
Run over.
Oh, eliminated is MAB though, and most likely Team Hawk, that one member is still there. He's got eyes on them.
So many nades. They could easily flush them out, but they're all tossing onto the wrong smoke instead. Well, it's basically a 50-50 guess after all. Geek Fam, they say, we're done with this area. We're going to be pushing onto another sector instead. 4 rivals now will have to take on the Nexus. The Nexus kind of depleted, but another nade comes in. 4 rivals.
Dingoes, though. Dingoes could just come in and put a stop onto 4 rivals, who currently is suppressing the likes of Geek Fam. In fact, Genexus as well has got eyes. It seems that they moved up a little bit too forward here, and now they've got eyes. They've got attention from all the teams nearby. More throwables being used. Burns him a little bit, but not taken down just yet. Voki spraying through, hoping to connect. They will. Damrude now down. Confirmed.
Geek Fam already been having a little bit more of a tussle here. Loses Captain Damrude, but Micah as well as Q High stays alive, and you know what they can possibly do, and they will trade. Micah gets spotted out, but Bill will shut one of them down, leaving only Yu-Hai behind, I do believe. Appy now makes it a 10er for the members of 4 rivals. If they do take out the rest of Geek Fam, they can also match the numbers that the Nexus have been able to secure. So the top 3 here are just seeking each other out. 4 rivals' best chance to chase in on that standings. Yu-Hai waiting for them to finish the job as they already secured 9 for themselves. Voki now tosses more smoke grenades just to take some vision off. Boy with a Groza can do a lot of work, but it's going to be Biu there that will shut down his little brother Yu-Hai.
Yeah, Geek Fam will go out, but not without a fight though. Great first game for them, but now it goes down to blue and green. But the high ground favors the likes of 4 rivals. They have smokes to play behind with. Could be detrimental though, because they got Bamburu. That shifts the tides a little bit. Now it's a 3v2 situation. Going in for the push, confirms it on the Bamburu. No more info going in his way. Appy's right on the front side. Lung is in position as well in case of an overpeak. Will try and blindly shoot within the grass here, but the members of Nexus, they're slowly making their way into the comfort zones of 4 rivals, and they are losing the advantage here, 4 rivals. no longer a high ground. He's spotted out.
Spot
Voki.
one.
He's got the info, but Biu
Biu's
is right
really close.
next to him. Yep, snakes in the grass. Who's gonna spot out who first? Who has the better sensory organ? But ooh, nades onto Xiaoboy's former position behind the rock. That would just be smoked. And now Voki trying to reposition himself, but Biu on the flank side. Is he gonna spot Voki out?
He should be able to do that. He already sees the legs, immediately takes him down. And here is all 3 members of the Nexus rushing in for the chicken dinner as they will take out Appy and claim chicken dinners back to back. Because this time we're diving into Erangel for another round of Hall of Chicken Dinners. And here we go. Those grenades will seem to chip some damage, but the Nexus storming into the compound, trying to take on GeekFam.
Yeah, we talked about Giants and the battle of these two gods right now, and I said it time and time again, if anyone's going to challenge GeekFam today, it's got to be Genexus, and already they've got 2 members, 2 more to follow with. GeekFam, not the best of run. They're being put to a halt here as they finally run out of gas to even push on further with their momentum. Damroot is left and he's deploying all the smokes to maybe live up to the hopes and dreams of GeekFam and make it onto the last few circles.
This is what I've been bringing up before we started the show, and I think that the Nexus in the best shape possible to challenge the best team on the block. So with that said, Longsker, he used the Nat Kit and now find his way to wrap around. But this is Damroot that we're speaking of. He's also getting sprayed down from the rest of the teammates of the Nexus. Longsker immediately gets spotted out. The sprays come through, and Damroot crushed.
Falling in for the backup, but Crit VIPs from the back end. Can he even go in as a third-party pickoff?
There's only Examzy. I don't think he can actually do much, but then again, if he can actually spot them out from here, then they will be able to secure a few more points. Samzy pushing all alone and tries to run over the final member of MAB. The last stand coming in from Malu Apapasku will not favor them at all. Stone yet again. Maparam getting shredded by. But let's take a look at the replay once again. Biu was the one to be the kingmaker between the fight against the Nexus as well as themselves. And Crit now on foot. Samzy already being picked off. RSG drives through. They want to find one of their own though. And Somna's driving to a different direction. But here comes Rex into the 2. He picks the first one. Mickey a second. He turns his back. Rex claims 2. Man. He's been holding out for so long, and I guess watch out for that tree.
2 in the board. Is that a George of the Jungle reference?
Yes.
Yeah, I got that. 2 in the board for RSG, 4 for Genexus, 4 members on each team still living, and now add on the third of the RSG. It looks like our prediction might just be striking gold here on today. Got the first one right, might get the third one as well.
Oh, take a look at this grenade, though. This is going to be priming directly towards the rest of Sem9, but it's going to be put right at whoa by the dust for now. Another one being primed into the area. Putra still survives for the moment. Access rate 1. Still having Rift to fend off here, but not for long, though. RSG basically tosses more and more. Challenging Gorilla Access Esports Club is the first one to bow out. We have Stone. He should be able to seek out Rex, but he's going to be moving past it. Might be clipped, though. Now let's see. Nade. Another nade coming from Stone.
2
Make it rain. Make it 4.
This guy's got nades for days. He's just
restocking another tree.
Target practice.
7 nades.
Oh, he's got 7, but it's okay. It's gone. It's gone already. Come on. Don't kick him while it's down. Just toss it someplace else.
Meanwhile, DBD, they are also driving their way towards the same direction. 2 members are down from the side of Genexus. That's going to hinder them from approaching, and DBD hiding behind there. Trying to go in for a refrag. Jenny goes to a drop shot. Both of them, they're taken out there. And oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, position him right up there. You know, you got to show the kill off. That's how you send the message in the lobby. But Ricky sending another message there. You leave, you get shot through the doors there, and that is it. Dingoes might look to immediately go with the aggressor approach. Make the push. They have 0 in the elimination. They have to desperately rake in the kills from this attempt alone. Pushing in. immediately onto the living room here. But SMG, they're holding the corners. Spot out and trying to go in with the revive, but the spray,
Wow.
they're trading each other. But SMG seems to be the upper hand here, and they will have their members wiped out. Ate will have to clutch things out. He was coming in as the far back fire, but they get taken out in this attempt. The Nexus though, 7 kills, all members picked up, by the way. They might just go in and take out
another
SMG.
challenger.
This is Genexus. This is not just your willy-nilly team. This is the one who took out Geek Fam themselves, and they can look to take out the SMG boys. Moving under gunfire might be their name, but they are not in the safe zone. Oh, Hin! Once again, but gets burned down in the process. So they won that fight, Genexus, but only to the mistakes of SMG.
My oh my. Circle. Meanwhile, Utilize still finding a way, trying to claim a territory. They're just gonna book it right into the middle. But here we go. Genexus now pounces onto the Tigers instead. Big name coming out from Xiaoboy will knock down Harm. And now Adik Luke's in danger as well. Xiaoboy now with the push, trying to look for those takedowns. Dab will get him instead. And Dab saves the day for M9, but here comes another rival. Going for the push. Mumpar's out. And M9 only has Dab 1 HP left, still hanging on the thread. Right now, if the Nexus as well as M9 take each other out, Hive International as the one that has the biggest edge here with 3 members still intact. Grenades are already locked in. Xiaoboy finds Deb, will knock him down, but there is still Mamparong, and that should be it for M9, but they still have one more player left. And there we go. Oleo, though he's a lonely spot to through the grasses, the Snakes will not be able to survive. Meanwhile, Lung still trying to fend off against M9. Hive International, they are so close to the circle, and that's why the Nexus trying to take them out and focus their attention instead of members of M9 that they couldn't take out.
M9 though, they got back the revive onto the members. Genexus, they expunged 2 players, and still they cannot put this Tiger to sleep. And now this is only going to be a long-drawn battle between these two. And who's going to crumble first? That is going to be the highlight by Hive. Coming with the upset though. Takes him out in the back end with Xiaoboy as well. Getting that kill on the Lord Harm, and now Genexus can look to rule the lands in which they reside, but Hive has the number advantage.
He's looking for Xiaoboy, and he gets spotted out. Going in for the hit tap, and Flags will claim one off. Only 1 member left for the side of Genexus, and so is everybody else. Best chance in for the Philippines here to get their chicken dinner, but they have to look out for Bravo. Bravo is the closest one, hiding inside of the grasses and the bushes. Speaking of which, there goes Edoten, and they will have Bravo revealing their location. It does save Hive, but how much longer can they survive? Utilize is the one that's been lurking right behind him all along. Oleo is just waiting to secure 2nd place.
Well, I think he should be the ones with the trigger discipline right now. If he does have info on where Bravo is, then he should know that the gunfire is all happening on the opposite side of his position, and he can let them just go at it at each other. Make the trades happen and come in with the cleanup, but now Bravo kind of has an idea on where Oleo might be.
Just trying his luck here, chipping health away from the member of Udo Lions. And you can see Bravo has already got his helmet's punctured through. Sure, it's level 3 gears there, but it's not going to work out for far too long. Now he's also exposing himself slightly to the views. This nade will lob directly towards Oleo, and these two are just fighting it out. They can take each other out. Now, Hive International, 2 versus 1 against Farang Gorilla.
He does have a medkit, and we all know Bravo, he's clutched one before for Sem9 in a previous season. He's going to try and do this again. If anyone's going to do it, I think he has, but he's already out in medkits. This is the last he's ever going to get, but the
there we go.
Right in front of his face there. Chip damage. Nothing lethal just yet. Spraying in the right general direction, but just not hitting the mark. And Hive do it for the Philippines here. Hive International, they're finally showing the chemistry.
It's 2022 PMPL MY at GPH as we make our way forward to Miramar. Well, eventually they will have to close it out, though. Both sides unwilling to share the corner of the circle with each other. Big grenade chipping onto Shinzi. SMG still trying to fight back. Gorilla as well as Team Hawk wants to chime in as well. Big nade will finally clip onto Shinzi. Now Addict Luke ready for the push. Got the M249 in hand. Now Denny here. Last run. He still gets one more, but couldn't close it out. Addict Luke secures it. And this is only going to be a safe refuge for close 2 minutes for the time being. Bravo now taken out by Bosker. Everybody's going down on their knees. RG, they hope to actually push outwards and claim these 3-pointers. I'm now going for the save. Does it have enough time? Zigzag coming out with those smokes, but then again, Rex is already on pursuit. Spots out Bravo, and they will try to push onwards. Rex knows that they're hiding right behind, and he's about to lob grenades and make it harder for the team. Brian finds Bravo instead.
Yeah, but it's a three-way battle here in this compound. Ball score versus RSG first, and Farang still coming in from the backside. The Gorillas, they have eyes on the spoils, and they want a piece of the pie here. Farang Gorilla, Funky, he's looking at it from afar. RSG now go in with the first cleanup crew, but members of their own are dropping like flies, and Ball score right past by them, but will lose into the 1v1 trade against Luck. I guess you call him lucky right there.
Yeah, Rex safe by the bell. Look at how little HP he has. But that grenade still clipped onto him. It was coming out of stone, priming it right into the window on their head.
Man, Depp is just absolutely a beast. I mean, if he could hold off Genexus, he's taking on GeekFam right now, and they're doing so successfully. And they're all going in with the drive-by shoot, real gangster style here. Spray and pray, brothers, as they now fall like flies, and well, immediately looks onto the back end. It's Hin, who will be suppressed right in the open under Haybell.
Face of the circle. Meanwhile, Edo10 playing this one out to perfection. Half International is showing a lot of mastery inside the map of Miramar thus far. And he tries to drive downwards, and Farang just gets an easy picking against Udo Lines, and that also alerted the rest of Top NC to shoot right back. Hive also getting tagged. Edo10 at least does have a little bit more of a safety net, but then again, they're a little bit far away from the circle. 45 seconds for them to actually run to the direction of Taba NC. Taba, all they have to do is just take a couple of strides, and they should be set for success.
Based on the momentum they've displayed yesterday. Shots in. Hive taking a little bit of a warning there from the likes of Farang. So it seems like they're spread out a little too thin, despite NC looking down on them. They now have another competitor to work with. Now they're burning down with the blue zone. Hive dropping members. Only the last one, who has only 5 left in the bag to play around with.
Oh, it's going to be painful though. Only 5 packs, and he does calculate it to perfection at the very release. But phase 8, once it kicks in, it may not be able to last out. So it's going to be NC. If they do pick off the members of Farang, then they can secure a second spot. Half International trying to bank it on that. But what could they do? 2 points lost for the likes of Taba NC. It cannot be secured, but at least denying the points away from the rest of the teams to pick up on. So now down to the final pack, there's not much left for Han.
He's going
Top
up
3 at the very least, goes in for some shots. Respectable finish at the very least. Hive, 4 limbs. Now down to Farang versus NC. And it's 2 versus 3 with 1 member knocked out. Lex goes down as well. Oh boy, NC now 2 members versus 2.
The tide has turned into an even favor. It's a stalemate right now, but NC Magix gets one on the flank and Funky follow with, and that is it! Daba NC reigns supreme in this first Miramar of the day, just pulling a rabbit out of the hat here again, time and time. It is NC Magix who clutch one for his team, performing miracles and a chicken dinner. No, I'm keeping it.
Anyways, here we go. Final match inside the Miramar. But Riv found himself into this situation here, dropping the Molotov. Will burn Aboy for a little bit. He will still challenge running over, but he didn't seem like Riv responded in time. Spots out another member just running across, more being attacked. And oh my goodness, the spray transition gets onto Boy and also hits onto Iman.
More like they lined up for it unintentionally. Both of them crossing the line of fire. Gets taken out though, and now Axis, they have the upper hand. Only Iman left, and he's trying to play the ground here, but it seems like Kachang Susu from the top side spots him out.
And maybe they're not even suspecting members of Genexus just about yet. They heard those footsteps. Here comes the flank coming from Lung. Coming over with a couple of shots there, but not really connecting onto anything but the ground. Plan B comes in to toss a Molotov. Not going to be able to connect, but they did manage to get 5 elimination points. But Maki and the rest of the code have to be prepared for this. Liu coming from far side though. Silent will get one from Team Hawk, but coming up close and personal. Liu will still pick them all down. Yo, one on the ground. Calamity still gets one through the smoke. Now down to Biu. Can he actually pull it right back for the team?
They got this. They got this. Come on. Biu, clutch it out. You've got cover fire in the back end. Just press on forward. It will. He gets one. Now it's a 1v1 between Biu and the members of MAB. See who overextends, and Genaxis came out big time. Loyu with a clutch shot from the back end though.
Meanwhile, DBD also guarding on patrol to see if anyone tries to leave, they will be the ones that shut the gates in front of their eyes.
Team Hawk next to fall face flat from the vehicle. Everyone's just dropping out from vehicles.
I guess they were shot out there, and SMG were the one that actually get them all shut out. Meanwhile, over the top end of Factory Grounds, we see another fight break loose. Team NC just pushing it through. Magics can only get a drop. Nothing other than that, though. DBD hiding it out. Jimmy still has time to heal up, but they don't even know that he's around. Frankie just goes out there and will have himself taken by the rest of them.
Well, that would be NC. Done for, I guess. Only one member. Sure, you can hope on a miracle. But there goes the prediction. Burnt down by Razor. Now tries to find a flank side here, but it will be taken out instead by SMG, and I guess you were right.
But they have definitely proved you wrong as well. At the same time, they already got 7 frags doing exactly just that.
Yeah, just because defending means killing him, right?
True enough. Well, we have Snipes here finding it out. He doesn't seem to be all too healthy and alive, but the Helton is also being countered. But Rex with Gift Bam Dammer does get the final shot. And the rest of Udo Line still finding it into this territory here, but they are basically surrounded by the geeks. And he gets Yuha instead.
My God.
Geek Fam out for the count. Live. And he's
Genaxis now making a move across the map here. They take it over the circle. Half of it, or at least a quarter, a huge chunk of the quarter belongs to them. But at what cost here? They're taking a decent amount of hits. Retaliation from Udo Alliance, and they'll try to 1v1 this. It's Lung. Obviously, he hits the mark onto Helton, and that half of the circle did not pay into their favor as it closed away from the likes of Genaxis. By the blue, but they will retain their composure up on the top. And now Real, he has eyes on Team Secret. I'm sure he saw that. It was a shoulder through the window, and now Genaxis Lung takes down one member of DBD. 2 more, still alive, way behind the smokes. I don't think they have the info here, but Biu and the rest of the boys should be spread out wide enough to get such information done. iShot spring into the blank.
iShot still being the one that chases away the rest of the DBD members, but here comes Lungsker. He will prime a nade down below. A little bit too far front, and he soaks in all the damage coming in from Yen as well. Brings out the UMP spray. Oh my word, Biu got his teammate from the back, and it's gonna be Fredo. This is hopping around. Real doesn't want to give away his position, but this is the perfect time though. He will just take it slow.
DBD's crumbling. The nades. It's just carpet bombing at this point, and well, Zeke's the last man standing. He will confirm that kill and reveal his position. Is now Biu. 1v1 against Zeke's. He will be taken out. Team Secret can rise, but he has to address Dingo's coming in at back foot. They have gone through this over and over, even in the last season. The thorn in the bush just seemed to be the bane of Team Secret, and right now they're trying to push on high ground. Fredo and iShots against Genaxis 2. It is this crazy duo, Biu and Loyu.
Is there a chance here that Real can actually steal the chicken dinner away while Genaxis as well as Team Secret engage? There could be that possibility out there because he's playing it really slowly, and now they're all clumped up. Team Secret wants to challenge. They find Loyu jumping around, but it's not going to be able to land. Fredo can quickly go in for a little bit of restock while Biu hides over the corner and spots out iShot peeking outwards. He does get a little bit of damage done, not enough though.
it's a far shot for Real, right? Because whoever wins this fight takes the high ground. And Real, it's impossible to go on high ground. They should take the shot. iShot's actually got the trade on the Loyu. That's the sharpest shot right now in this composition with only 2 members. But Real, he's right there. He sees them. iShot just got in with the heals. Pew. Oh my
goodness.
God, he died out.
And Team Secret, they still don't know when they know.
Oh my God, no, it's not happening. Not like this. Real.
1v1.
It's a 1v1 and pushing up onto the high ground. Surely, iShot.
Oh, here comes a grenade though. Can he actually land it perfectly onto iShot? He
missed
will
the mark.
throw away. Just a little bit of chip damage now. He does know that he's going to be pushing upwards.
iShot,
Mark him out, and it's going to be so
Is that Real?
Oh my word!
Actually did it!
Dingos Esports stole it away!
Again,
And Dingos!
They
To
made it
my
work.
prediction, they got it in the bag!
Most of the total points raked in here, especially with the 11 elims and the 3rd place finish. Team Secret not too shabby themselves, 19, but Dingo's
on number 1. Genex is on number 2, pushing down some of these teams out there. But then again, RSG will maintain their spot as that's 167 points. And see now number